Welcome to the Social Entrepreneurship in Africa podcast, where we host the leading social entrepreneurs working in Africa with passion to make positive impact. I am your host, Dr. Joyce Tamale, the CEO and co-founder of Capital Solutions Limited. Today, we are driving our topic into a discussion called the digital transformation, meeting the IT needs of Ugandan businesses. Digital technology is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity for businesses striving to remain competitive and resilient. But how are social enterprises and entrepreneurs in Uganda leveraging IT to solve critical challenges, enhance operations, and create impact? Joining us today is a very IT-grounded lady, a social entrepreneur called Miss Doreen Akampurira, founder CompConsult Technologies Limited, based here in Uganda. Doreen will be sharing with you, the listeners, a lot about herself, a lot about CompConsult Technology, so that you can all appreciate how this topic can be unpacked for us to learn the challenges and also navigate the opportunities that lie within the digital transformation in Uganda. Please stay tuned as we explore how IT is transforming industries, empowering communities, and redefining the way we work and do business in Africa. You're most welcome, Doreen.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I'm so happy to be here.
Welcome. So we look forward to the discussion. And so our listeners are very eager to know, who is Doreen Akampurira, your education background and your career background?
Doreen Akampurira Masiko is CEO and founder of CompConsult Technologies, a mother, and a person who's very passionate about women in technology, women and children being involved wholesomely in the change that is driving our country. My background stems way back in 2000 when I was still in senior 6, and I could not do a great interview because I had lied that I knew about technology. So when I was walking the streets of Kabale and someone was like, "Do you know computer?" I was like, "Yes, I know." So he was like, "Can you type something? Can you type your CV?" I couldn't. I shook all day because I was hesitant. I did not know what to do. Those are the times when it was still in DOS, when we had WordPerfect. And from that moment, I came to know that technology will lead and drive this world. So I jumped onto the wagon of how do I get to know technology and what can I do so that I'm a leader in technology. So that is Doreen, and that's who I am. Thank you.
Amazing. Wow. Thank you very much, Doreen, for sharing your background. And so, can you also share a bit about your journey in founding CompConsult Technologies, and how has this journey been in empowering businesses through IT solutions?
I've already said I got challenged that time on technology because of the typing. That time, ladies were very few who were embracing technology, and they were marginalized. Computers were very few, and by that time, we would line up in cafes to access internet. Then we had even a dial-up system. I don't know how many people in our audience know about dial-up system to access internet. So it was a little bit challenging for us. And every time we would line up, I would see men would be considered first to do the research, and then women would come later if we would not run out of the units that they had for dial-up system. So in my heart, I was like, we have to do something as women, and we have to make sure that at least through the little resources available, women are also considered. So I had to go into a course, which was computer science, to learn about technology. I was the only girl that time doing that course. Still, it was challenging because even during the course, the lecturer would marginalize, to be like, "Oh, you will not manage because now this is coding. Girls don't have the brain to do that." So it was a little bit touching on my side. I finished the course with the zeal to create a company whereby women would have access to technology, would make sure they know about technology, would make sure they know what will drive the whole world, and would be given equal opportunity to technology. That is how I founded CompConsult Technology with my co-founder, and that is way back in 2008. And CompConsult Technology is a place which welcomes primarily women to come and learn more about technology. Anything you feel like is puzzling you as a woman, you come in and we decipher it for you. We sit you down in a comfortable place. We need a place where women do not fear the gadget or look at it and see numbers running as in codes and be like, I cannot manage this. I cannot manage a website. I cannot know how to click. I will shiver when I see somebody clicking. I don't know how to run my business because technology is still a mystery to me. So CompConsult Technologies was founded with that zeal and urge, and we still stand on it to say, in this place, women come first, women are served, and they have to know better where the digital transformation is leading us.
Oh my God, this is very impressive. Thank you. I totally agree with you. This is a space where women are kind of marginalized. We are not so much in the IT space. So having women like you who have studied it and actually started businesses, a social enterprise in the same space is really amazing. So, Doreen, can you help our listeners appreciate the definition of digital transformation, and why do you think it's very critical for social enterprises and SMEs in Uganda?
Digital transformation, in simple terms, it is a process of using digital technologies to change business processes, the culture, and customer experience. In simple terms, it is a business transformation. It is very, very critical for Ugandan business today, especially SMEs, because when you use it, it improves efficiency, you have a competitive advantage, you have to be innovative, and it drives your sales. So digital transformation is very vital. The process in its term is simple. For people who are listening in and have businesses, just take digital transformation as business transformation. Thank you.
That is well understood. We are in a class. Dear listeners, if you've always struggled with digital transformation, how you bring your social enterprise on the right path as far as IT is concerned, please pay attention and let's be able to learn from the expert. In your opinion, Doreen, what is the unique value proposition for CompConsult?
CompConsult Technologies, with time as it grew, it realized that there is a gap in gadgets. So our unique value, we are offering brand new affordable laptops or digital gadgets with warranty at higher purchase. There was a need. Most gadgets out there are very expensive, yet we need the gadgets to drive the digital transformation. So our value to the society is to offer affordable digital gadgets, brand new, that have warranty and at a higher purchase, so that each one, including companies, those are businesses, students, that is the education sector, lecturers, and other people that would be interested can walk in, have a gadget that is brand new, but pay slowly by slowly. And even if it has a problem, they are able to bring it back and we repair it free of charge, which is warranty.
Amazing. Beautiful value proposition. No excuses for SMEs or social enterprises to at least afford a new gadget. I am a proud beneficiary from Capital Solutions, and so would like to thank you for that. Again, would like to know what are some of the key barriers preventing businesses from fully embracing digital transformation, and how has CompConsult Technologies helped to overcome these challenges?
We shall start with cost, because money rules the world. When it comes to cost, those gadgets are very expensive. When we go into gadgets, that is laptops, that is desktops, that is servers, that is network cables, that is switches. It is not very cheap for a simple SME or moderate SME. So you find the cost is high for them. Those which are cheap are refurbished and they have no value for money. So that is the major barrier. And when it comes to systems as well, because digital transformation is not only in hardware, it also stretches into software. When it comes to systems, the systems that are on the market are also very expensive. If one has to go for an ERP means Enterprise Resource Planner, to make their processes simpler, you'll find that they are in a range of a certain amount that the company cannot even get or earn. So cost is hindering them from fully embracing digital transformation. What CompConsult is doing about that is to provide the systems that are much cheaper or budget friendly with a system called Merge. It's an ERP. When we scanned the market, we realized that every business will need to automate their accounts, automate their human resource, automate their processes, automate their sales. We had to partner up with certain companies and come up with Merge, which an SME can get at 2.5 million shillings and can also go on cloud. When it comes to gadgets, that's where we had to partner up with HP, Lenovo, Dell, Samsung to have brand new laptops and have them as a partner, have them bought at a higher purchase, whereby companies can come in and probably with the little money they have, they purchase and we make for them a payment plan. That means they are able to have the gadget to access digital transformation and pay slowly according to the payment plan we can agree with. We had to go ahead and also partner with the bank in case a company has very many staff and needs very many gadgets, whereby we have partnered with Equity Bank, Stanbic Bank, and Centenary. We can give them the gadget, the bank can pay CompConsult in a lump sum, and then they can pay the bank up to 2 years, slowly by slowly. Another barrier is illiterate and lack of technical know-how. People don't know where to start from because they don't know what is out there. They don't know, they are running their everyday companies. They don't know what others are doing because they don't benchmark. And they don't know where to go so that they can look and see what they can incorporate into their companies to make their processes easier and cost-effective. So we have provided a platform whereby women and other business owners can come in and we take them into a 360 education plan. We can take them, how can they run their businesses using digital transformation? How can they save money? How can they go how can they have e-commerce? And then we give them also examples of businesses running into e-commerce, how they have succeeded, so that they can benchmark on what to do and move forward. Then there are people who have resistance to change. Some people are looking on and are like, this is not for us. Though others are moving on, let's take slow baby steps. But as you take slow baby steps, others are already running. So you find it is so hard for someone to adapt to change. So we try also to provide a platform for that, where we tell them the advantages of embracing digital transformation so that they can be able to move at a pace like others. Then there is also a barrier of lack of agility and adaptivity. People will embrace the technology, but technology needs agility. You have to keep ahead. You have to read. You have to ensure that there is change. If, for example, the server is outdated, you have to buy another server immediately. If the software says it needs an upgrade, then you have to put in money. They do not have agility and adaptivity. So you find it is preventing them to embrace digital transformation. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. Had all these challenges, dear listeners, and so we need to make sure that we work towards getting more digitally friendly companies, and also the experts are here to solve us in that kind of aspect. Doreen, would you highlight some of the key technologies that are making the most impact and are being provided by CompConsult?
The ones making the most impact definitely is gadgets. The gadget is very, very important to access the digital transformation. Let's begin with a phone. People are using WhatsApp, the statuses, to market their goods. When we go to definitely laptops, they are using that to upload systems. And when we go to servers, they are using that to host their systems. So the impact we are having majorly is the hardware on hire purchase. So if you need to embrace digital transformation into your company, ranging from the hardware to software. We are providing the hardware on hire purchase. We are as well providing the software at a subsidized price. So that one alone has made companies come on board, because they were like, oh, we can access this and also get support in training for the software for a meantime, then get hand-holding. So it is making a very huge impact in the business world, and people have embraced systems because now they have where their systems can sit. When it comes to education, right now the policy is changing. Every student has to move with a laptop into the university. So you'll find our parents were buying refurbished laptops, but when a student goes to the university within the first year, the refurbished laptop will be freezing. You will find it is no longer charging. The student is missing lectures because he can't submit an assignment on time because he's using a gadget which is not reliable. Us providing those gadgets which are brand new and have value for money has made the students be very stable in their schools. They are given a brand new laptop. They are able to do their coursework, which is on time. They are able to have a gadget, which even when they are not on a power source for some days, the battery can sustain them for more than 12 hours because we are providing them brand new laptops. So the battery time is so high. Then we are also having some power banks which are solar charged. Those are for students who are not in areas where there is power, or there's no power, so that they can charge these power banks, then they charge their laptops, and they are able to attend lectures. So that is providing a very big impact. The gadgets is our main impact into the market in this digital transformation.
Wow. Thank you very much for breaking this, Doreen. Looking ahead, how do you envision the role of artificial intelligence and how it's going to transform the businesses in Uganda in the next 5 or 10 years?
Definitely, there is going to be a lot of artificial intelligence, automation, and machine learning. So the artificial intelligence will be very, very common. Automations, people are going to cease using human labor, and they are going to use machines. For example, there's a time when we are looking, I don't know whether you people still remember the times of Uganda commercial banks. That time they were saying, tellers are going to be replaced, and then there's going to be computers, and everybody was looking on and be like, no, we shall always have tellers. But it's coming, and it is really, really coming for good. So the bank tellers, you'll find we shall have most of the machines. You shall find we have pub attendants when it comes to fuel. Some people have taken it to another level where waiters, we shall have machines and robots as waiters. And again, you will find that some people will use a lot of artificial intelligence to do a lot of data analysis, which will create more job opportunities.
I think those who have ears have listened. We have better positioned ourselves for artificial intelligence. It's not going back. We actually just have to ride with it and be able to reposition the way we do things and the way we are pushing our businesses forward. Again, CompConsult Technologies recently received the Technology for Good Social Enterprise Award during the Social Entrepreneurship Award and Symposium. Could you share your experience with this achievement? What makes your company a social enterprise, and how did you really feel?
We definitely felt proud. We accomplished something. It's very, very nice when you get recognized for doing certain types of work. We have over time been consistent, providing training for women on creation of websites, managing their social media, doing online sites, training them on URA portals, URSB portals free of charge. Then even UN marketplaces, even PPDA, how to bid. So it has been a free service. And we had never been recognized in a community. So thank you for what you are impacting. Thank you for the women that you're hand-holding. Thank thank you for the youth that you're hand-holding, because we also have a training center whereby the youth, we give them a practical hands-on experience on what they have to do when it comes to office work. What is happening in Uganda is that most education in IT is theoretical. So we have a DIT certified center here where I used to come in, we train them about systems, that is Sun systems, that is SAP. Those are major systems that are used in big companies. So they have practical training. So being recognized, we were like, oh, at long last, someone has seen that we are having an impact. We are doing something in the community. We are changing the community. We are at least having an impact in the community. We felt happy that we are recognized. And then we also felt validated, because if you're doing something and you have no one to validate you, it's kind of hard to know that you're doing good, though the impact is there. So us having the award made us feel validated, and we are given confirmation that our work is valuable. Then we also felt motivated and encouraged. No matter the many times we've had women come in and offered a subsidized service, sometimes free service, depending on which company has come in and how much efforts they need to be handheld until they reach a certain level. We had never felt somebody come up and say, thank you for doing that. So in that regard, we thank Capital Solutions. Thank you so much for really recognizing us and giving us that award. It kept us motivated. It is keeping us motivated, and it will keep us motivated, I don't know, in the next 10 years, because we really feel we are doing an impact.
Very good, very good. Wow, thank you very much. We are proud of you as well, seeing you pushing a business, but at the same time with impact. That's the way to go, and we are proud of CompConsult. Again, Doreen would like to hear from you. What are some of the cost-effective digital solutions that social enterprises and SMEs can adopt without overwhelming their budgets?
When you search out there are some free cloud-based service systems. Every business right now, if you're not running a system, please jump on the bandwagon. Without a system, then you are wasting more time and using more resources. So you can search out there and have cloud-based systems which are free or budget-friendly according to your budget, which you can download and start putting in your things. Run out from manual to system. For example, your books of accounts, your human resource management, then your procurements, your inventory, your assets, so that if anyone asks you the status of your company, you're able to have that status by a click. That will not make you go to overwhelming budgets of systems that are in dollars, like $3,000 and above, or $2,000. But you can still have your systems automated by free service until you reach there, then you can enroll. Then we have e-commerce. E-commerce is the way to go. If you're still doing things which are manual, know that you're again overwhelming your budget indirectly because you're spending more on how you're running. So embrace e-commerce and make sure that whatever you are embracing is within your budget. If it is online shop, how are the purchases? What are the transport costs? Then you'll find that you will have to come in, then you build an online shop, like CompConsult has a provision for that, helping women build their online shops, have an integrator that is cost-friendly. Then you'll find instead of getting a shop which is physical, paying for rent, then you again have to hire staff to run. You have only one person who can run an e-commerce platform. Then you have another partner who can run the deliveries. For example, Safe Border, one partner with them, they run deliveries to you. And then payment is done through an integration. So with that, then you would have cost-effective digital solution. Then we can also look at streamlined workflows and reduce manual works. If you sit down and look into your company, see your workflows and see how you can convert them from manual to digital. That will save you more human labor, which is very expensive. It will as well save you more time, because the time you take to do something manually is not the same time that you can take to do something which is digitalized. So let's embrace those ones, and we shall have more cost-effective digital solutions. As you embrace one, you will enroll another. Do not enroll most of them at once. Enroll one after the other so that you start learning from one, the pitfalls that you will learn from the other one, then you upgrade to the next one as you save more money, as you run your company cost effectively.
Brilliant advice. So dear social entrepreneurs, SME owners, I think these are very good tips for us to manage our costs as we navigate the digital world. So having said that, is there any other piece of advice you'd like to give to the social enterprises and business owners who are unsure about where to start?
In a business, the customer is a king. Anything else revolves around the customer. So the first thing you need to do is to identify the friction points that your customers are facing and see how best to solve them using the digital transformation. I'll give a case in point if it is probably delivery time. If your customer is complaining that your shop has many t-shirts, variable t-shirts, good quality, what they need, but it is down within the downtown Chikubo or wherever. How do you solve that? Accessibility. Have an online shop. Your customers are able to order what they want and you'll still make a sale. You would embrace the digital transformation and you would have solved your customer problem. Because without customers, we don't exist. We run businesses because we want people, takers, people to trade with. So look through critically. Identify those small things your customers mention casually. Go back into the digital world, see how best you can embrace or solve that problem. So start with the basic, but roll back and see what are those friction points your customer are complaining about, and get the basic of digital transformation and use that. Then we have to ensure that we save money. If you are running a business, those areas which are making money go out unplanned or in excess, you have to tie tightly those areas. For example, if it is about hiring very many staff, you have a shop, a food grocery, and probably you need the sorters, you need the people who have to distribute, you need people who have to hand over to the clients. But you can use one thing that can make you save all that money of the sorters, then how many staff you can have to see and give people distribute in small polythene bags if you're still using those polythene bags, but you can use paper bags or something. Then you put in a machine to do the sorting, that you would have saved more than 10 staff to do the sorting. If it comes to distribution, you partner and use the digital platform. That would be better for people to order online. So you see how best to save money. When you start with how do I save money, then you can see how to embrace and use the digital transformation to save money and build your business higher.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much, Doreen, for sharing that. I guess we are all learning. We are moving out of the analog to the digital space and the digital era. So with that, Doreen, would love to know, how does success look for you? How do you define success?
When it comes to success, CompConsult began when it is like a very humble company. It is still humble, but success for us is about expansion. Right now, we only have 3. We are in Kampala, then we are in the Western Mbarara, then we are in Kabale. Success would be if we are expanding to the north and east and southwest as well. So we look at ourselves being successful if we increase offices, if we have more impact in the community. If right now we are looking at 4 universities that we've partnered with, we would love to partner with more than 16 universities so that the word can expand and more students can benefit from our product. Then another thing we are looking at is retention of customers. Success would be if our customers would retain more of the customers we have and even build more of the customer base. Right now, we look at 1,300. We would be grateful and call ourselves successful if we are in 10,000, or if we could even expand to other countries and know that we are also having an impact there. And again, success to us is if we become a home name. We would love to have CompConsult mentioned everywhere, even when people are just home casually, because we believe we are doing an impact and we are solving problems in our community permanently. So if anyone seated in their home can just have CompConsult Technologies at the tip of their hands and mention it anytime, anywhere, then that would be success for us. Thank you so much.
Well, listening to your story and your dream and how you're looking at success, it's tangible, it's feasible, and I think you just need to increase your networking with these learning institutions, and we will see CompConsult becoming the real brand we are talking about. Finally, what's the next CompConsult Technologies? What are your plans for the next year, and how can business get in touch with you for the support?
We, as I mentioned, our plans for next year is huge. We partnered up with the bank, but we realized though the companies were going in for the laptop on loan with the bank for 2 years, the securities they would ask would be greater than the laptop or gadgets. So people had to slow down on that. So our plan would be to have the other companies come in straight into CompConsult Technologies and have a payment plan up to 2 years. So we are still scanning to find the right partner for that, so that at least we can save the community from losing more money by going through the bank, because they definitely lose money on interest. If a laptop is, for example, 1,200,000 and they are having it through the bank, it means the 1,200,000 has to be affected by 23% interest per annum. And then the shuttles is what they are taking as security. So then people have to avail their homes so that they can take that security as security for the laptop, which people have not embraced very well. So we would love to be a fully-fledged company which is giving laptop on loan, not only for 3 months, because right now we are doing it at 3 months, but up to 1 year, so that we make people save more money. Then we also have the education CompConsult Upskill Center, whereby we are training the youth. We would love by next year to launch something called Earn as you study. This is whereby we are trying to partner up with companies which can give online jobs to our students. If a student comes here and needs a laptop on loan, is that student able to pay for the laptop themselves using some online job that they are doing in their free time to pay for the laptop, not to overburden the parent? Because there are jobs out there like customer care jobs for for telecom companies. Then we have people who are in AI who want data entrance, and those are jobs that can be done by students. So our future, by next year, we are looking at partnering more with companies which can give our students jobs as we give them laptops, and then they smoothly pay for the laptops. When it comes to our children, by next year, yes, we have gadgets, smart gadgets. They are tabs. We have tabs ranging from 250,000 to 450,000 of children which have keyboards, whereby students or children during holidays can be taught simple applications instead of them going on to cartoons, watching TV all day. These are minds which are growing very fast and are very sharp. So we are looking by next year to increase our base. Right now we have like 30 pupils who are doing coding, but we would want to increase up to like 250. They get to build simple online applications, these online shops for our mothers, the online shops for the not the well-to-do SMEs, so that they can be engaged. We would love to have more of those children being more engaged with the gadgets for a very good cause, not for a cause whereby they are watching internet stuff that is not even supervised by the adults or their parents. Then how do you reach us? Yes, we have a website, www.CompConsultTech.com, whereby every 3 months, every quarter, there is something we post there under opportunities, where we are taking up youth for the skilling, where we're taking up students for the coding lessons, anything. So you can go into our website and get to know what we are doing. Monthly, there is a change. We have an online shop, www.inkako.com, whereby every day we post new laptops, new gadgets, what have we stocked, how much it is, what is on hire purchase, what is on cash basis. Then whereby we even have an instant chat to talk to our customers to understand. Definitely we are on WhatsApp on a number +256 782 017679. We are definitely also on voice, and that is an Airtel number when it comes to Uganda. It is +256 701 360 300. We have email addresses. You can reach us on info@compconsulttech.com. If you want to reach me personally, you can use d.akampurira@compconsulttech.com. We would really love to hear from you. We would love to hear how we can serve you better, how we can improve our services, and what we can copy out there that can also help our community, especially in Uganda, on how to embrace digital technology.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Doreen, for sharing. And also listeners, now that you've heard that they have an online shop, they are already embracing. It's actually practical. You need to check them on the website as shared by Doreen, and let's get some products for our children, for ourselves, for our businesses from the CompConsult. And that wraps up the insightful episode of the Social Entrepreneurship in Africa podcast. A big thank you to our guest speaker, Ms. Doreen Akampurira, for sharing her expertise and inspiring us with actionable insights. If you found this episode valuable, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your networks. For more stories and strategies from the heart of Africa's social entrepreneurship ecosystem, follow us on the social media platforms, all at Capital Solutions. Until next time, keep innovating, keep impacting, and keep building a better future for Africa through social entrepreneurship. Thank you so much for listening.